Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. Right, so today's video is going to be somewhat of a channel update, announcement, realistic estimation of things, and also some exciting news with much more to come in future for the most dedicated of the channel supporters. And before we go any further, it is very important to note that I completely understand that, well, the world at large is not doing too great. And many of us, myself obviously included, myself especially so, well, I just understand that everybody has had to pretty much tighten their belts. Economy pretty much nowhere in the Western world has been doing too great in the last couple of years post-COVID. It's definitely slowing down. And therefore, I completely understand that if you do have to tighten your belt, then, well, the first thing that goes is the money that you spend on the entertainment. Because let's face it, this is a channel that's dedicated to most people's hobby. And again, if you do, all of a sudden can afford less, then perfectly reasonably, I completely get why, for instance, the stream support has dropped by like 90%. And addition to that fact, YouTube has been going absolutely crazy for smaller content creators, where basically by doing exactly the same amount of work and uploading the same amount of videos, getting similar, same, or even more views than in past, your ad revenue is also slashed by noticeable 30, 40, 50%. As an end result of that is, well, truthfully, I'm unable to tell you for how long I will be able to maintain the channel at its current level, and before I need to start thinking about, well, some additional things, and then we'll see what happens with the channel based on whatever else I decide to do, because this is just becoming not viable for most part. At the same time, I do not want to kind of like throw in the towel immediately, and nor I want to upload some sort of "oh, poor me" type of video life's hard. Therefore, one of the coolest things that I have been working on in the background is together with Ebon yet again. And Ebon is developing a lot of new features specifically oriented for gamers, and they are quite strictly in the development phase, so it's still not completely finished. There is going to be a separate branch specifically for gamers coming from Ebon as kind of like a branch company with updated graphics, updated options. And one of the new features that they have launched is paid member threads. What does that mean? That means that I can effectively use Ebon as a Patreon for myself, except on better conditions, especially since I am helping them test and streamline these functions as basically one of the first channels to get the chance to do it. We can, going forward, use Ebon now as a Patreon, as an alternative to Patreon or YouTube memberships. And that is exactly what I have made right now. We have made just now first 81 Ebon Elite member thread. There are 3 levels to the memberships. They go from 5, 15, or $50 a month. Vast majority of that money actually would end up with me on a monthly basis, unlike with YouTube, where they take about 40% from whatever you guys donate through YouTube. And you can select any of the perks that you want. Any of the levels that you want. There will be additional perks given in near future to the higher levels, of course, but realistically, it's just in case you are able to support the channel. That would obviously be greatly appreciated, and I would be eternally grateful. There will be a lot of cool things happening for the members of this thread, such as exclusive content, stuff that I cannot upload or say on YouTube. You can look at it as a bit of an insiders club, where I can post a blog type of content weekly, where I just tell you guys like what's going through my head or around the game or otherwise. And again, I can say things that YouTube would not permit me to say. And on top of that, there will also be exclusive events and some other surprises coming specifically to those people who have chosen to help and support the channel, as it is not in the best days ever. So it is, again, very straightforward. You basically click on the link that I will leave in the pinned comment. I believe many of you already have used Ebon or have Ebon accounts. If you don't, then Ebon is an amazing messaging and file transfer service that is currently also working on a major project to kind of like expand, going from finance world and banking into gaming specifically. And I have been consulting them on that as well now and then. And once you tap on those links, basically you will get an option to pick one of the three levels. One is called I sort of like KT, other one's going to be I really like KT, and then there is the Juggernaut, the GOAT level. And then you can just use Apple Pay or your credit card information, and you will join this exclusive thread in which I will be posting updates. Obviously, you can contact me via that thread and reach out to me, and I will do my best always to answer. And also, there will be exclusive events and contests and competitions happening specifically for the members of that thread. And hopefully, you guys do choose to support the channel. I would, again, be extremely grateful if you do. From alleviating some security concerns, because I do know that a lot of people would be concerned and, using sites that they might not necessarily have heard of before. I can assure you that Ebon has excellent internet protection, which is what they built their entire service around, because they originate as a messaging software for financial industry, and they are extremely safe site. So you can be worry-free. There will not be any vulnerability, shenanigans, or leaks of your credit card or financial information. But yes, that is pretty much what is happening. I am quite excited for it. I hope it is successful. Again, you can look at it as a version of a Patreon for me, and if it goes well, hopefully in future we can see this pop up and get popularized with more content creators as they expand in their functions and graphics and everything else. But meanwhile, yeah, tap the link below if you do want to join the KT1 Elite members thread and enjoy exclusive content that you will not see anywhere else, as well as separate private chat room, obviously, where you can discuss whatever you please with me or other members, and exclusive contests and competitions. Right, that's about it for now, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Hello there, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about